With this True News video update, I'm Kelly Sloan. There is an active shooter situation in San Antonio at Lackland Air Force Base. At least 2 people have been killed, but the Bexar County Sheriff's Office says there could be multiple victims. The shooting is taking place at Building 1147 Medina Annex and began around 8:40 Friday local time. Yesterday, the U.S. Army's Chief of Staff told the Senate Armed Services Committee that carrying guns on military bases would not stop shootings. General Mark Milley, as reported by the Washington Free Beacon, says he is strongly against carrying private guns on military bases in the wake of the recent shootings at the Washington Navy Yard, the Fort Hood massacre, and last year's killings at a recruiting station in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Senator Mike Lee of Utah asked what was being done to protect personnel and if soldiers should be allowed to carry their personal weapons on bases. He said the local commanders must make that decision and that he felt private weapons should not be allowed. Milley says there is sufficient law enforcement at bases to respond to problems. He was the commander of the 3rd Corps during the Fort Hood incident and touted that it only took local police 8 minutes to respond, which he considers to be fast.
In terms of carrying privately owned weapons on military bases, concealed privately owned weapons, that is not authorized. That is a DOD policy. I do not recommend that it be changed. We have adequate law enforcement on those bases to respond. You take the Fort Hood incident number 2, the one where I was the commander of 3rd Corps. Those police responded within 8 minutes, and that guy was dead. So that's pretty quick. And a lot of people died in the process of that, but that was a very fast evolving event. And I am not convinced, from what I know, that carrying privately owned weapons would have stopped that individual. I've been around guns all my life. I know how to use them. And arming our people on our military bases and allowing them to carry concealed privately owned weapons, I do not recommend that as a course of action.
With this True News video update, I'm Kelly Sloan.